So you know how to send bulk offers, but did you know that there is a strategy behind it? If you don't send offers with intention, you could be leaving money on the table or be sending an offer that you didn't mean to send.
Oh, no, 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 no.
So in this video, you're going to learn 4 smart ways to sort your bulk offers so you get more accepts, but also protect your earnings. Before I select anything, I decide what my goal is. Am I protecting profit, clearing space, testing demand, or pushing a specific category? Let me break it down even more so you understand what I mean. Sorting method 1 is protecting profit. Say I want to sort from high to low for price. So this would let me see exactly what my higher priced items are in my closet and the discount I'm giving, so I can make sure I see exactly what my earnings are and what the offer price is. So this helps me decide if I'm comfortable with giving that discount to these items. If I say yes, I'm comfortable with that, I simply just check the items that I'm comfortable with selecting and giving the discount to. Now, let's say I price low to high. This shows me the items with the percentage discount that I would have 0 earnings for. And then if I scroll up, it will start going into earnings. You can see 55 cents, $1.55, and it'll continue going up back to the highest price. This is letting me know that I would not want to send offers to these lower items that I don't feel comfortable with. You have to decide what you're comfortable with. Are you comfortable with sending an offer that you earned 55 cents? If not, uncheck. Are you comfortable with $1.55? If so, check. If not, uncheck. This is the power of the tool, is you get to pick and choose what you deem as a good earning price for you or not. So once I decide if I want to price items high to low and focus on higher priced items or price items low to high, then that's how I sort through and check what I want and check what I don't want. So if I wanted to protect my higher price items, I would sort price high to low. If I am wanting to protect my lower end profit, saying I don't want to send and make an earning of 55 cents on an item, I would price low to high. Sorting method 2 is clearing space. Depending on your goal, you might want to sort by the just in or the oldest listings. If you want to sort by the just in listings, this is going to bring in the newest listings to your closet. So if an item has only been listed for a week or 30 days or even 90 days, that could be considered newer to you. So you could not want to give a bigger discount to newer items. You might want to let them sit and wait, especially if you know your sell-through rate. Now, let's say you want to get rid of your older items, your oldest listings. So this lets you know what has been around, the oldest in your closet, and it lets you know that I'm more willing maybe to give a bigger discount on these because I want to get rid of them. They've been sitting out. Maybe you've tweaked the listing, maybe you haven't. This is something to keep in mind. If you need to maybe change a title, add different photos, maybe fill in more of the descriptors or the categories that you didn't fill out, this can actually help you make the sale. So if it is a good item, you could potentially redo photos, redo titles, and relist it, and it could sell. But that is a decision you have to decide. Sorting method 3 is testing demand. So over here, you can come to sort by and go to likes. I can see what has more likes and what doesn't. And you can see some of the higher liked items didn't even sell, and I have discounted it over time. Now it's at $5 in my closet, but clearly it has a lot of engagement and it's not getting the sale that I was hoping for. So this lets me know I either rephotograph it, change title, and relist it, or I do a different discount in hopes that it'll sell. If you change your percentage that you have when you enter the bulk offer, it will change your earnings. So then with this like option, you can pick and choose if you want to offer heavier discounts or lighter discounts on things that have more or less engagement, just depending on what your goal is and what your focus is. Sorting method 4 is pushing specific categories. This one is really cool.
Freaking excited!
Because you get to go through based on categories: women, men's, kids, home, pets, electronics, brands, color, you can do price. There's different options that you can do based on your goals. So let's say it is summertime and you really want to focus on maybe dresses and shorts. You can come into the women's categories. You can then select dresses, and then this will bring in all of the dresses that you have. Of course, You can filter out even more, and this will let you just check or uncheck what you want to send those offers to. If you want to focus on shoes, you can sort shoes. If you want to focus on a specific color, focus on a specific color. If it's a specific time of the season and it's winter and you want to promote all your jackets or your winter scarves or accessories, this is so powerful because you don't have to just hit the percentage you want and then bulk everything and send it to everything in your closet. If you have a specific goal in mind and you said, this is the specific discount I want to give, you can sort through and figure out what you want to send discounts to. So I gave you 4 ways to sort. And of course, there are other ways to sort in here from, price, recently price dropped, relevance, or oldest shares, or just shared. I shared with you what I use and what I found beneficial, but that's not saying these are bad or you shouldn't use them. If they work for you and you would like to use them, use them. If you don't.
Good point.
The cool thing is you don't have to just do one bulk offer at once. You can do one bulk offer goal and then you can come back and do it again. And again, you could do it 3 or 4 times depending on what your goal is and what you're focused on. Now, you might be like, well, what if I sent a 30% offer already to this person and it was a month ago, but I didn't remember and I'm sending another 30% offer to them? Don't worry, Poshmark is not going to send the same offer twice.
Oh, thank God.
You always have to send the offer 10% more than your last one. So if you selected the items in your closet and some of them already got that offer, it just won't be sent to them. And Poshmark actually sends you in your notification, it says offer not sent, and that is okay. So then you would increase your offer to 40%. And then you could send the offer discount to those items. And when those items are sent to that person, the person who got the 30% will not get that 40% offer because you've already sent that 30% offer, and they have 24 hours to accept, decline, or counter what you sent. I would also say the reason I love this tool so much is because 1, it saves you time, but 2, you don't have to keep track of your items or likes like that. You don't have to go through and scroll through all the likes on your news tab and individually go through what the person has liked and send them an offer. This lets you forget and not stress about time or putting it in a calendar and remembering, which I don't know how you would even track that, to be honest.
I don't know.
But this way you just send it, Poshmark system remembers it, so it just won't send that offer. So then you just increase the offer and do it again. Of course, if you hit your limit, you just reset it by dropping the price by 10%, and then you can resend offers at 20, 30, 40%. The only thing I'd say keep in mind is if, let's say you want to offer a big, 30, 40, 50% discount on items because it's a special event or holiday. If you send that offer and it sends to all the likers that you send it to, the next time you're like, oh, I only want to offer, 20% because it's not a special event or holiday. Well, all those likers will not get that 20% because you've already sent it at 50%. So then you can only send a 60% offer unless you do that price drop and reset it. That's the only thing I would keep in mind, and checking your earnings so you're comfortable with what you're sending. So just to remember, so you don't forget, make sure you check your earnings before you hit send because you don't want to regret something you send. But the nice thing is, if you do send an offer you regret, you can go into the listing, change the price, and this will kind of delete or cancel the offer you've sent. So this is why I say make sure you are okay with what you're sending, because I have sent offers that I regretted sending and didn't even realize I sent because I didn't check well enough until it made the sale, and I was like, that was my earnings? Oh gosh, darn it.
A couple cuss words, expletives dropped.
Watch your profanity.
I just want to give a special thanks and shout out to the comment that was left on my previous video saying, what a game changer. Thank you, 5 sales since last night, sending in bulk. And this comment was left on my previous video. The video will pop up here in a second. But I just wanted to express my thanks and gratitude for watching, and that you actually learned something and it helped you. That is my goal with this channel and goal with creating this video. So I appreciate all of you that have watched, that have commented, liked, and subscribed. And I'm looking forward to making more content that you can use for your Poshmark journey.